What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's episode, I've got 3 of these $100 Hunt for Spider-Man Grail mystery boxes from Ralphie's Funhouse. Maybe we can finally get lucky and grab something good from Ralphie's. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I haven't had the best luck when it comes to the Ralphie's Funhouse mystery boxes, but I really do like the company as a whole. I like pre-ordering from them. They're reliable when it comes to that. If you pre-order, they usually will get you what you ordered in the time frames that they have cited and stuff like that. But when it comes to the mystery boxes, I feel like they kind of dump product in here. They dump stuff that's a little bit less desirable, harder to sell. And even though they do offer guaranteed value a lot of time, if you don't get like one of the bigger hits, then you usually will just get like exactly guaranteed value or, within a few dollars. And a lot of the times it is going to be newer stuff. Maybe I'll bite my words this time. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll finally get one of the bigger grails, or maybe we'll get some older stuff that's a little bit more rare. But that's kind of been my only gripe with Ralphie's Funhouse is that the boxes are pretty predictable and you don't really get much over guaranteed value if you do at all. Whereas like companies like Chalice or Chrono, Boom Loot, when they have a guaranteed value mystery box, you usually are getting like 10-15% more than the guaranteed value, and they do that sort of because I think they're accounting for the fact that there are newer pops in there sometimes too. But with Ralphie's, it is what it is. If you get one of the top hits, then great. But if not, you might get some stuff that you're not really looking for. But anyway, enough talking about that. Let's go ahead, give you a little bit of the box breakdown here. We've got 3 boxes. Each box was $94 plus $14 for shipping, so $108 per box. So all 3 boxes all in were $324, and it is guaranteed value. So the guaranteed value is based on the 94, so we're only guaranteed $94 per box. There were 50 boxes in this run. There's going to be 4 pops in each box, and then box condition is supposed to be 7 or better. So, most companies say 7 or better, 7.5 better box condition. That's all subjective anyway, based on what somebody considers to be box condition. But we'll go ahead. We'll start off with this first one here. Now, the big hits in this are Spider-Man Grails. So there are 3 main hits. There's the Kamikaze exclusive Peter Parker. That's the really big one, $650. And then there's the Amazing Spider-Man, that's $220. Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's $130. So really, if you get that third one, you're basically just getting slightly over the guaranteed value if you get the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man. So we're really looking for that Kamikaze exclusive one because that's like the big hit, the $650 hit. So anyway, we'll get into this first box. I'm just going to start back here, move these first 2 out of the way. All right, so here is our first box. And I'll move it out so you can't see what we got. All right, and our first one is, we've got Elvis Blue Hawaii. So actually, this is kind of an example of what I was talking about. It's pretty predictable with Ralphie's that you're going to get something just like this in almost every mystery box that you get from them. Which, I mean, it's not necessarily like a bad thing, a terrible thing, because you have to include some newer stuff in there to kind of balance things out as a business because you are trying to make money, but you can almost guarantee you're going to get a relatively new pop that is basically worth like 10, 12 bucks. So that's our first one. Not a bad one. I actually haven't seen any of the new Elvis pops, but there's Elvis, our first one. That up there. Our second one is going to be, there we go, a little bit better. Harley Quinn Glow in the Dark PX Previews exclusive. I say a little bit better just because it's nice to at least get something, 2016, a little bit of age on it. This Harley Quinn, they made a lot of different variants of Harley Quinn, so I'm not completely sure on value on this one, but I would not guess that it's too crazy just because, like I said, there's a lot of different Harley Quinn, so they all seem to have like $15, $20 value, but who knows. Also, it's not in like a protector, so I'm going to guess that it's under like 20 bucks. All right, next one is, oh yeah, so we definitely got like a dud a dud box, because here's the Ravager Thor. So we got two pretty new pops, the Elvis Blue Hawaii and the Harley Quinn. And now this Ravager Thor is pretty much brand new and very hard to sell. It's from Thor Love and Thunder, which was not like completely received super well. So yeah, I can see what the next pop is, and I'm so sick of this pop. I am so incredibly sick of seeing Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan, but I keep getting these Michael Jordan hobby stock exclusive pops, or this one's a Foot Locker exclusive, but geez. I mean, you guys, you mystery box companies, you got to tone down on these. And Ralphie's, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this from, but there's the Michael Jordan. Like I said, I love Michael Jordan. He is definitely the greatest of all time. Forget LeBron. I will argue all day with you on that, but the pops, I'm over it. This probably has a decent PPG value, but it is not very easy to sell for what PPG says. PPG is probably like something crazy, like $60 or something, but there's no way you could sell it for that. But anyway, there's our 4 pops. This is a big loss on a box for sure, because $108, like if I was reselling this without even looking at PPG, if I was just to resell these, because I don't think I would keep any of these, I mean, this is going to be like, I'd be lucky if I got $60 total back on that box after fees and stuff, like trying to resell those. But let's see if we could do better on our second box. All right, here is our second one. Like I said, let's see if you get a little bit luckier on this one. Same thing, move it over here. All right, here we go. I can tell you, I'm not getting a good feeling from it. Here's our first one. Oh, look who it is. It is Elvis, the 68 comeback special. Jeez. This box, I'm telling you, I mean, again, they're structuring the boxes very, very specifically. You kind of get, you'll see as we go through this, but there's Elvis. Yeah, like I said, it's brand new. It's not a bad pop. I like the pop and all, but it's not something I collect, so. All right, there's Elvis. All right, here's our second one. We've got Mickey Mouse. Which one was this? Was like the Thailand, yeah, Thailand exclusive. This one did have decent value when it first came out, and I think it was just because it was mainly overseas at that point. But now there's so many that have hit, domestically, that the value on this has gone down a bunch. So I would probably put this right here with the Harley Quinn, because you can kind of see, like, we've got Elvis, we've got these two, a little bit more an exclusive, and then we've got this guy here, which is a Coca-Cola bottle cap, which is a common. And these are cool. I like these, don't get me wrong. But as far as a mystery box goes, this is super, super disappointing so far for the amount that we paid. I know, how much we've paid. These are $100 mystery boxes. These are like 10, 10, 10 basically, or 10, 10, 10, and then one slightly rare. On a $100 mystery box, there should be like a $50 pop, a $30 pop, and then maybe like a 20 and a 10. And that's fair, because in reality, PPG, you're not going to get that value. So like if you're using that, then that's what you should kind of use as your baseline. You should be shooting for like 120, 130 plus in guaranteed value in order to kind of like be fair to your customers. Be fair to your customers with how much value you're actually giving them versus what PPG says. But here's our third one. Our third one is Batgirl, and that is the OG Batgirl. That's not a bad hit. 2013. But again, I don't think that's going to make up for where we're at in value. I'll take it out of this pop protector. And there is Batgirl. And that is cool. You got the old school box. You got the old school face on the bottom. A nice older pop. Good condition. So there's that one. Let's get into our third box and see how angry I can get about these mystery boxes. All right, here is our third one. Let me scoot these maybe this way a little bit just to give us a tiny bit more room since you've seen those already. Move this right here. All right, so I can tell you now that you're going to want to stick around until the end, because we do have, if you can hear that, we do have a hard stack. I'm really trying hard not to look over at it, but there is a hard stack in there. So we are definitely going to make up for all of this garbage because let's be honest, most of this is not that great. I don't think many of you would disagree, but maybe you do. And if you do, leave me a comment down below. And while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. But we've got a good box here. I can tell you that because there is a hard stack. So let's start off with our first pop and we'll see how we do. All right, we've got Green Goblin from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's not a bad pop, but that's pretty common. And, I expect, like, now knowing that there's a hard stack in here, I expect these other 3 pops to be pretty average. So there's Green Goblin. Our second one is... Oh, we got another Harley Quinn. This is... Which one is this? Entertainment Earth exclusive. Oh, this is the one that has, like, the trading cards. It is a little bit damaged, and that's kind of weird. They have, like, a piece of tape there. I don't remember these. I guess they have that there because of the cards. But there's Harley Quinn. Pretty cool with the roller skates on. I like these pops a lot, actually. I like how they kind of have, like, that foil look in the background and stuff. I liked when they did this for that whole Birds of Prey line, but pretty common one there. And then our last one before the hard stack is Major Domo from Book of Boba Fett, right? Yeah, Book of Boba Fett. So this is definitely a newer pop. Again, not expecting much value on these 3 because we know we've got the hard stack over here. All right, so I have not peeked yet. I have not looked. I am very curious. Let's see which one we've got. 1, 2, 3. All right, okay. So we hit one of the Spider-Mans. It is the Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one. So this is the one that was $130. So this is definitely a good hit. For this box, for sure, we're going to do okay. And we made up a little bit of, what we lost in this box over here. But man, geez, even with the hit, I don't want to sound like I'm just complaining the whole time, but I don't know. I just think if you had just bought 1 box, I buy 3 because I have the channel and I want to show you kind of a variety of stuff. I want to show you what you could expect to get when you buy from these mystery box company. But just think if you had just bought this box, that would have been pretty disappointing. Even this box would have been pretty disappointing. And then you come to this third one, which is great. This is a great box, but this was a 1 out of 50 chance. 1 out of 50 chance you were going to get this. So we were lucky and we got it, but even on that 1 out of 50 chance, we're still probably only at like 130, 40, 50, 60, maybe $160 on a $100 box. So we got probably $60 over on this box, but we're probably losing a lot of money on this box, both of these boxes. So I don't know. Let's go ahead. We'll take value. And like I said, I'm not trying to... I hate when it comes off like that because I just want to be honest with you guys because I know that you all spend your hard-earned money on these boxes and sometimes they can be very disappointing. They can be, you want to find a better option. And that's part of why I opened so many mystery boxes on the channel is because I started this whole thing because I wanted to be able to show kind of what you can expect from different companies. And that's why I put those rankings at the end of the video where I show you all the values and show you kind of the history of how we've done on those companies so that you can get an idea of like where you're going to get good value, where you might not get great value and all that. But anyway, let's check value. We'll see how we did overall, and then we'll take a look at those rankings at the end. So Elvis came in at $20. Harley Quinn was $21. The Thor was $17. Michael Jordan was $39. This Elvis was $12. This Mickey was $17. Coca-Cola cap was $16. Batgirl was $50. Then we've got Green Goblin for $10. Harley Quinn down here for $11. The Major Domo was $13, and then our big hit, the Spider-Man, was $130. So this group was worth $97, so that was basically a few dollars over guaranteed value. This group was worth $95, which was just $1 over the guaranteed value. And then this group was worth $164. And like I said, I'm not going to harp on it more, but you can see like this pop, Ralphie's, if you have boxes and boxes of these sitting at your store right now and you can't sell them for $10 or $12, then how are you saying that it's worth $20 in a mystery box? Explain it. Just explain that logically to me. Or Thor's $17. If you have boxes of that and you can't sell it for retail, it's not worth 17 then. It's worth 12. As a mystery box company, it's my opinion that you should account for that in some way to be fair to your customers, because otherwise you're kind of just taking advantage of them. You're taking advantage of PPG, and you're taking advantage of your customer by dumping stuff on them that you know is not worth as much as PPG says, like these pops and these pops. You know that PPG is not accurate, but you're still going to put them in here and say, well, yep, that's the guaranteed value. You hit your guaranteed value. That's just not right. Again, I won't harp on it, but our total value for all of these was $356. We got back $324, so we made $32 total. So we made $32 back on getting a top hit box. All right. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Yell at me or not, or agree with me, because I do think a lot of you agree with me, and I want to hear that too. So let me know. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.